Alright, this second video I'm gonna crawl underneath it, then go under the hood, show you the chassis rails, floors, front and rear diffs, and as much as the suspension I can show you. So here, obviously passenger side. Thing to really focus on when you're looking at TJ Wranglers of this generation, this which a lot of people don't realize, this is actually a transmission mount, but it's also a very significant skid plate in the problem area on these. The skid plate acts like a trough, so basically over the years, sand, salt, debris will collect at the top of this, and then eventually it'll just eat into the chassis rail, depending on the climate they're from. This one's actually pretty nice, and it's got a little bit of ugliness right here, but nothing's through. It's really just the top of the plate itself, which I wouldn't fool with it. I mean, this compared to some of these I look at are just scary, but this is actually pretty nice. That's why I bought it. But the floors themselves are nice. It's never been undercoated, it's never been rattle canned. You're gonna see this, just again, nature of the beast, because it wasn't undercoated. It's surface, but it's not through the metal. You could undercoat it. I just don't spray paint or undercoat these things, as then people think you're hiding something. Believe it or not, I mean, that's pretty much normal on these from our area. But the point is, I mean, the floors themselves are nice. They do have this surface rust, but I wouldn't worry about it. What I would do is I would probably treat it just to preserve it. I mean, even going where you're going, I mean, it can't hurt to just undercoat it, especially if you're going to be driving on the beach. Back control arms, trans, oil pan. This one's dry, no leaks. And you can see some of those brake line mounts. The brake lines themselves seem to be fine. The mounts, it's just pop metal trim. They're a little rusty, but shocks themselves are Bilsteins. They ride very nice. They're Bilsteins, but at the bottom where they hit the shock mounts, they're starting to get a little bit crusty. It's just typical Bilsteins as they get old. We'll go back. Driver's side. Then again, where the plate hits the chassis rail over here is nice. Not perfect, but nothing that's structural or through. Rear drive shaft, and that's just, they're cast untreated steel, so they're gonna get ugly. These are not that bad, and that's pretty much normal for a Virginia truck. But even Florida trucks, just because it's untreated steel, they get a lot of flash rust on them. fronts.